When you got nothing better to do, it's time to get hanging with the hers.
I've put a block of ice into the water dish, and Esme is having fun playing with the block of ice, which has now melted significantly and become a little ice float. Yes, Miss Nari, you chitty chatty girl. Okay, you're not gonna eat my banana, are you? You silly girl. That's my lunch. That's my lunch. Hey guys, so I am talking to you in my pajamas. Actually, this is my nightie. I've spent more than half the day in bed today. There's a reason why I spent half the day in bed today, and that is because I am not well. I am battling a major fibromyalgia flare-up, and I have a severe form of fibromyalgia, and when I get flare-ups, I am down for the freaking count. So today I actually was thinking, well, do I want to do a video? Yeah, of course I do. I'm doing a daily vlog. I have to do one, right? So like I said, this video is this vlog series, this life that we're living now, this part of it is gonna show sometimes when we're up and sometimes, well, mostly when we're up, but sometimes when we're down too. But I try to not let, you know, the fact that I have fibromyalgia and that I am literally in pain from head to toe. I always say, like, I'm even in pain to the ends of my hair, and I got long hair. And people don't understand that. And it's like, and I'm pain right down to my big toe. And even my toenail hurts. People don't understand that. But it's true. It's like every part of me hurts and aches. But you know, I just kind of forge myself ahead. And when I gotta take downtime, I take some downtime. I do what I gotta do, you know. It's really hard because I can't really accept hugs at that time. The cats, of course, as soon as I'm down and, you know, if I'm in bed, I'm trying to move and I end up like I'm screaming in agony, which here happens. They all come running to make sure I'm okay. And then they want to give me kisses and they want to get on top of me and soothe me. And it's like, okay, you know, I appreciate it, but you're killing me right now. But what can you do, right? I mean, they just want to love you. So, I mean, you know, whenever you've got something, you've just got to look at the situation, and you can either let it take you one or two ways. Again, here we come to that fork in the road. You can either let it take you down the road of being depressed and upset and everything else about it. I know a lot of people who have fibromyalgia get really, really depressed. Or you can, you know, sort of just take it as it comes and laugh with it as it goes, and you know, just that sort of thing. But at least I have some really, really good things to say about how my progress has been since going vegan. There was a time a few years ago where I actually was confined to a wheelchair for over a year. Yep, you've seen me jump around and run around and do all that. Now imagine me being locked in a wheelchair. For over a year I was locked in a wheelchair, and I could not do anything. I could not lift my arms, I could not even lift my finger. I definitely couldn't write anything. I could hardly type anything because everything hurt me. I was in constant agony, and the doctors wanted to put me on narcotics, and I am not one who actually believes in narcotics. And if I have to ever take narcotics, it's really severely bad. And I try to focus, I try to do a lot of meditation, and that's how I sort of handle my pain management. You know, just sort of divert my attention, try to, you know, basically just focus on something else and meditate on it, and it does help. It really has helped in a lot of ways. But one of the biggest things that made a change was once I went vegan, I noticed that my flare-ups, when I did have them, they would be a lot less, like maybe a day or two, which is almost unheard of for a lot of people who suffer from fibromyalgia. And also I would be able to do a lot more. See, part of the problem with fibromyalgia is like you get really cloudy brain as well, and I've got a brain injury, and with that on top of the cloudy brain and fogginess with fibromyalgia, and I have no idea what the heck I'm talking about right now. So this might sound like I'm drunk. It's not funny. Don't laugh. But also what I was saying is like my flare-ups would be like really short, like maybe I would have it for a week or so, you know, maybe, but the longer I've been vegan, the more I'm noticing that they're not happening as frequently and they're not lasting as long. Before, like I said, for over a year I was confined into a wheelchair, and you know, it was really a really rough time for me. And not only that, but the flare-up was lasting over a year, and it was like this one perpetual continuous cycle of nothing but agonizing pain and not being able to do anything. And you know, you sort of get to a point, it's like, okay, now I understand why people get so depressed. Now I understand why people, you know, that they're in that space. But you know what? Well, something about me is I always try to combat everything with humor, because I think laughter is the best medicine. I really do. But so I try to combat it with humor, and that's just me. Excuse the bedding behind me. When Ben kicked me out of bed so he could go to bed, because he's such a sweetie, and he stayed up all night last night so I wouldn't have to sleep here on this sofa, because it was really hot last night and I was in so much pain. So he let me sleep on the bed, but he stayed up all night. So when he finally said, look, enough's enough, I need to get some sleep here, which was like about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, he really is a good husband. I am so lucky. I am so blessed. Do you girls have good husbands like that? You better make sure you get a good husband like Ben. He's such a good man. Ben's mine, but have one like him. He's a good guy. Anyway, so when he kicked me out of bed, we could have put all the bedding over here. So you see that behind me? I'm sorry it looks messy, but yeah, that's sort of, you know, deal with it. I'm just noticing that my wind chime, the reason why it hasn't been singing its lovely song to me is because the leaves have all grown around it, around the bottom part, and it's preventing the thingy part, the surfboard I call it, the surfboard part. It's a Hawaiian wind chime. My former neighbor gave it to me for Christmas a few years ago. Yes, I celebrate Christmas. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I love Christmas. It's one of my favorite times of the year. That and Ramadan. Of course, Ramadan comes before Christmas. And then there's Eid. Eid is this week. Eid is coming up this week. I'm so excited. We're not doing anything for Eid though. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see how those tree limbs or whatever it is, the long things, the leafy parts, the branches, is that what it's called? I don't know, it's kind of like a willow tree, so I don't know if you call those branches or not. Do you see how it's wrapped themselves around my little surfboard thingy-majiggy? And it's preventing it from singing its pretty song for me. Sucks. Okay guys, I got nothing to say today. I'm just having fun. Trying to just keep upbeat and, you know, trying to get through this crappy day. Tomorrow should be better, I hope. Give me a thumbs up and like my video. Well, give me a thumbs up and like my video. Isn't that the same thing? Like this video, comment below, share it, tweet it, whatever it is that you have to do. You know what you gotta do. You know the game by now. Come on, guys. You're smart people. I don't have to spell it out, but do it anyway. Love you guys. See you on the flip side. Bye.
Now don't you forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it all with your friends. Till next time, hanging with the herds.